Let's talk about the unbelievable time that a client paid me $27,000 all up front without payment plans. First, I'm super grateful to be able to work from Nigeria and have people from all around the world that are not physically present with me pay me thousands of dollars to work with me. This is something I don't take for granted. For this client, she didn't ask to break up payments at all. She told me she trusted she was in good hands. I was not afraid that she would lose her money. The day this invoice was paid, I was extremely happy, but I was not surprised. That client paying me $27,000 all up front did not happen by luck. It happened because of 3 things I want to share with you today. So let's get straight to the point and talk about the 3 things that made a client pay me $27,000 all up front without payment plans. The number 1 thing is my personal brand. If you're a coach, consultant or service provider and you're not taking building your personal branding game seriously, especially in 2023, I urge you to do so. I don't care if you're already making 6 figures in your business, having a personal brand will help you make so much more right now and in the future. One thing about my personal brand that makes people pay me thousands of dollars, like this $27,000 client for example, is that I don't shy away from sharing my story, especially my story of being a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, building my business. I used to shy away from sharing this part of me for a very long time. I would even try to hide it when people asked me, simply because I was trying to detach myself from the stereotype associated with being a Nigerian, you know, the scammer stereotype. Everything changed for me when I started seeing being a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, as a ladder to becoming who I want to become, not a roadblock. So this made me to start sharing my story from the standpoint of being a victor and not a victim. And because of this helped me connect with people emotionally. See, whatever disadvantage you feel you have, you can literally wield that same disadvantage and turn it to an emotional connection point for your brand. We live in a time and age where your clients have so many different options. There are literally thousands of other people, if not millions of other people that have better skills, that have so much skill at what you do, and there are equally people that don't have as much skills as you do. So if you are currently differentiating yourself based on your expertise and skill, that needs to stop now, because it's not just enough anymore. People are buying from people right now. So infusing your stories and experiences into your content is a way for you to become an attractive character that people can buy into. Number 2, solve a bigger painful problem for people. Before this $27,000 client booked a call with me, she was already following me on Instagram for about a year or so, and she was even active in my community, so she would actually try to drop some comments under some of my posts talking about how relatable my content was, how she could relate to them. She told me that it felt like I knew exactly what she was going through in her business at that time. This is why if you are not solving and claiming to solve a bigger problem for people that can pay you, you need to start now. You can't be promising a result that people can literally go on Fiverr and get done for $50 and still expect them to pay thousands of dollars for it. It just doesn't work that way. So for this $27,000 client, she was already a millionaire looking to systemize her business even more for continued growth. So you can see it's a high level problem that she had, and she sure had the money to pay to solve it. Look at the problem you are solving for people. Is it truly a painful problem? Is it a problem they could literally still have in their lives and be able to sleep at night or not even worry about it during the day? Look at your content. Who are you speaking to? Are you speaking to people that can afford to pay you the money that you want? And the problem you are promising to help people solve, is it high level enough? Your content needs to start speaking to clients that are in more pain and have more money to spend. So use these to level up your content game if you haven't. The third thing, which is the last thing that made these clients pay me $27,000 all up front, is my simple 3-step funnel. My funnel is so simple that I personally feel is the simplest funnel you can ever come across in the business world. The starting point of my funnel is my content, which is pretty much where most of the heavy lifting comes from. Then from my content now, I call people to action to book a paid consult with me. Yes, I don't do free discovery calls. I don't believe in free discovery calls. I feel free discovery calls makes you clog up your calendar with people that are unserious, people that are just literally time wasters that can't afford or even pay for your service right now. So if you are currently offering free discovery calls and then having the majority of people that book these calls with you not buy your offer, I highly suggest you rethink using free discovery calls to convert people to your offers. Anyways, then from the paid consult calls, if a client decides to move forward with me and want to work with me further, I then onboard them in within 5 minutes literally into my high ticket signature offer. If you want a deeper explanation of my 3-step funnel, I highly recommend you watch this video. I went deeper in there. Alright, so guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed and found today's video to be valuable. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and let me know in the comments what was your biggest takeaway from this video today. So that being said, I'll see you next week. Yeah.